All right, crypto market update. Let's get straight into it. We good? We good? Can you guys see me? Right, just need to be a bit more centered. All right, Bitcoin. What you saying? Still bullish. Still bullish on Bitcoin. Nothing has changed contextually speaking from yesterday. I still expect us to continue climbing higher. We're just forming at the moment higher lows and higher highs, and I expect us to go higher and create the first tap of this higher time frame potential distribution model. So we will see what happens, but this is what I'm seeing, like from a technical analysis point of view. Sorry, not from a not higher time frame distribution model. There's no distribution model at the moment. We just have this high here, which is, I believe, the daily high. But yeah, I feel like we're going to get to this daily high soon, or somewhat soon, because we are in a bullish trend, uptrend on the hourly, and then probably still on the 4 hourly. Yeah. If we close this, then obviously a different story, but for now, we're still bullish. Yeah, nothing really has changed since yesterday's check on Bitcoin. USDT dominance. Still bullish on the 4 hour, and I think we might be bullish on the hourly now. Okay, not yet. We've obviously teared through this supply, but I feel like that will switch to bullish quite soon. Yeah, this is the hourly market structure high on the hourly. So we've got quite a while until the hourly candle closes. 34 minutes to be precise. So we'll see how we close. And there is also demand left as well. So yeah, I feel like we might be shifting to bullish on the hourly as well on USDT dominance, and that could mean that Bitcoin might actually not go towards that daily high, and we might start seeing a shift in a downtrend on Bitcoin. So yeah, if we get that closure, then yeah, we might continue breaking through this demand and go lower. So we'll see what happens. That is the hourly low on Bitcoin, but I think it might also be a valid, could be a valid 4 hourly low. Yeah. Yeah, so it is a valid 4 hour low as well. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Is it a valid 6 hour low? It is a valid 6 hour low. There you go. 6 hour market structure low on Bitcoin. So yeah, so to summarize the context, I'm kind of expecting eventually lower on alts and Bitcoin. So I would definitely keep a closer eye on distribution models as opposed to accumulation models right now. So let's see if there's anything to chart. ETH. Well, we had the confirmation there perfectly. Did I? Yeah. Confirmed overnight. So 4 a.m. I would have been well asleep there. Hence why I did not catch this trade. I'm no longer interested in the ETH price action at the moment. We've just completed a distribution. Quant, nothing of interest at the moment as well. Let's give this pair some time. We're also leaving supply above. Awesome. I have a feeling we might not catch any distributions today because of how price is moving. And here's another example on XRP. Nothing developed. Ran through all our levels. Pepe as well. Ran through everything. Boom. Is this valid demand? We'll see. It kind of looks as if everything's been mitigated. So yeah, honestly, there might be nothing in today's crypto check that might be worth charting, just based on what I'm seeing here with these charts. Maybe something there. Maybe a very cheeky demand. No, it's been mitigated. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We've got this, technically speaking. So we'll see if we get a reaction from here. It's like ever so slightly overlapping demand. But if obviously the all low and high time frame contexts are both bearish, then I don't expect this demand to do anything. All right. That's it for Pepe. Let's have a look at XLM. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful distribution here, which we pre-planned for an extended tap and never got. Cake. This is kind of the only distribution that's still valid and hasn't just yet been, let's say, written off. I'm just going to redraw my range. This looks better. Yeah, a lot cleaner there. And this is kind of the only PL I'm really interested in because yeah, I wouldn't call this extreme liquidity because we've grabbed everything else. So this is the only PLI, and we've also grabbed supply as well, as you can see. Oh, supplies grab liquidity. Boom. So yeah, if we can get a pullback into the supply POI, I am very much okay with shorting here because there's not a whole lot more. There might be supply above, but it's just too high up. Even not really. Like it's kind of all been wicked. So yeah, this is the only POI I'm looking for a pullback. Honestly, I don't think we'll get it. I think Bitcoin's going to continue going lower. USDT dominance is going to break too bullish, and everything will just continue going lower. So I have a feeling, yeah, this is done. We're gonna hit a range low at some point. We'll move that to the top for now, but don't expect much. Hype has done its distribution. Very, very nice. Model 1 as well, but how is timing on this? Tap 1 to 2, 1 day 20 hours 45 minutes. We can do, we'll say 1 day 21 hours, and then tap 2 to 3. Okay, this was actually a valid Model 1. There you go. Wow. I have a feeling this also confirmed overnight. if I'm not mistaken. Where is this break of structure? Right there. Yep, there you go. Quality break of structure. Give me a second. So it broke at exactly 1:50 a.m. Yeah, quality model, which broke structure when I was fast asleep. Unbelievable. Well, once again, guys, it shows you that these concepts work a treat. But if we're asleep when they get confirmed, then how useful are they really to us? If you're watching me and you're in the States, man, go ham on it. Absolutely go ham. You have so many opportunities to get confirmed when you guys are awake. Yeah, this is hype. Let's move on. Asta. Nothing of interest to Asta. Perfect distribution up there. Really, really nice. Pump. Not of interest. Link in demand, not of interest at the moment. Whiff. Yeah, not really of interest. It's there's some supply here. Sol, same story. Da 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 da. Is there demand here? Okay, we do have a refined overlapping demand block. Not bad. Similar to the previous one we did earlier, if the context is bearish across the board, I don't expect much of a reaction from this demand block. I really don't. Virtual, nothing of interest. This is still at play, so let's see what happens. Although there probably is some supply on the way down, I have a feeling. Yeah, valid supply that is. Let's also grab these highs. also around EQ. Let's move on. Litecoin. Nothing of interest on Litecoin. XMR. I don't think we're going to be coming back up and completing this, but here it is. And there is our extreme liquidity. It'd be nice if we can come up, but I don't think we will. Perfect. There's even supply as well, I believe. Yep. All right, Fartcoin. Not of interest to me whatsoever. BNB, not of interest. Maybe we come back for an extended tap. It's a possibility. It is definitely a possibility. Where could the extended tap be, you may ask yourself? Well, let's find out. It's got to be this. This has to be my extreme liquidity from my extended tap. All right, let's see what happens with BNB. You know, we'll chart this up as if it is a confirmed model. And we'll pull our range to our second tap right there. Yeah, let's see. All right, Aave. Leave this as is. Doge, not interested. Nice liquidity above though. Render. Well, this is gonna move lower. We never mitigated the supply, interestingly enough. Tau. Nothing. Bitcoin Cash. Nothing. Trump. Nothing on Trump. Gram. Well, tearing through demand. We might be going sub 1.45 quite soon. So if you've longed the shit out of this up here, then it sucks to be you guys. Honestly, it probably doesn't suck. There's like got no sympathy. You'd be silly to buy up here, but we've all been there, so let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Yeah, that's honestly for crypto. Let's keep an eye out on that USDT dominance candle closure on the hour. Very, very important close. I think it's valid on the 6 hour. So yeah, we'll monitor that. And then other than that, just keep an eye out on Cake. If we can get a retracement up here, great. If we don't, we don't. And then XMR, same story. If we mitigate supply and break structure down, I'm not looking to short. I want this liquidity to be swept. Full stop. And then that's it for crypto, guys. Before I head off, I just want to quickly check through these forex pairs again. Since today's check. Yeah, we're just continuing to leave supply. Leave supply, breakthrough demand. That's the context, if you will. And we do have some overlapping. We've got some overlapping demand here, which can be quite easily seen or spotted. I'm just going to turn this from demand to supply. Oil's pumping. Pump it louder. Turn up the radio. Dun, 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 dun. And then this was the Euro USD trade that I've been monitoring, but I'm not liking the price action here. Low wick as well. Zero signs of returning. No return to zone anymore. We had a return to zone up until like here, and that's gone. And then yeah, obviously everything else but the hour is bearish. And even the hour might be bearish soon, so I feel like that Euro USD short has been invalidated. Nevertheless, we do have USD CAD, which same thing. It is too explosive, but yeah, it's too fast of a downward move. Don't like it. It's like semi-left supply as well. This is going to have to be a Model 1 for us to even consider taking this. Yeah. Yeah, it's just not the cleanest. Not the cleanest supply, which isn't honestly not a bad thing. But I do want this to become a Model 1 if I was to ever trade this. Context is very favorable, so let's see how or if we decide to sweep anything here. 6 days, 30 minutes. Yeah, valid. Let's see what happens. Let me quickly double check quant. What's going on with quant? Okay. Bullish across the board though, so I'm not really looking to short anything here on a USD/JPY. Your NZD is not doing a whole lot. This is interesting. This is actually quite nice. Euro GBP. Where are my POIs? Where are my POIs? Context is perfect. Could not ask for a better context. Demand here. This would ideally get mitigated first. And then we have, I think we have, that might be extreme liquidity. That is extreme liquidity. Perfect. So, all right, Euro GBP. Keep an eye on Euro GBP. This can go to the top. This is actually shaping up to be quite nice. Asia low as well. Perfect. This could be a very favorable short here on Euro GBP. So let's see how we move. Yep, this is no level of interest. No level of interest. Context isn't in our favor. This is absolutely dumping. What's happening here? We're very much so bearish on here, on the. Okay, we're just bearish on the hourly and on the 2 hour. Okay. Well, there you go. You've stuck around and you've potentially got a quality Euro GBP setup. If you've made it this far into the video, so this is your reward. Set your alerts and let's see if we can catch a little short here, guys. That's it. That's it for today. Thank you all for listening, viewing. Subscribe if you've made it this far, and I will catch you all soon. Let's see how this Euro GBP setup plays out. Peace.